there is a mixed bag of emotions in regards to Robert Downey Jr. coming back into the Marvel Universe as Doom. People are like, oh, I don't understand. Why? I'm like, makes perfect sense. It's the multiverse. At some point in whatever universe it is, Tony Stark ended up being Victor Von Doom. I get it. It's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested to see how it plays out because he's going to be the main villain for the next 2 films. So I'm really interested how they're going to put this together, man, because it could be really, really good or it could crash and burn, right?
Yeah.
But I'm a Robert Downey Jr. fan. I support him fully. I think it's going to be good. I like the fact that they're trying something new, something that's going to really like, right? Like that's the type of reaction that we want. There's another side to this though, is that Jonathan Majors, he was caught, not really caught, but TMZ, got a couple of words out of him, and I felt bad for him, man, because he was like, shouts to Robert Downey and blah blah blah. He was given that grace and that opportunity to be able to find his way out of that particular dark time that he was in, and people stuck with him or whatever it was, and he hasn't gotten that opportunity, and I think he's 100% right. I think that Marvel and Disney obviously pulled the trigger on that way too prematurely. For him to not get really convicted of anything, really, like nothing really, it was, what was it, misdemeanor or whatever it was, like it wasn't nothing crazy for them to take that level of approach and just erase him from the from the MCU. It's just like, why wasn't he given that grace? Why wasn't he given that opportunity to be able to rectify whatever it was, or have everything come out and realize that it wasn't really that bad of a situation to kind of remove him from that.
You need
But
to think about
yeah,
the Amber Heard situation with DC, and was that Aquaman DC, right? And
yeah,
she was still part of it.
there you go.
And that was much worse.
Exactly.
Too. Yeah.
She was found guilty of beating him up and all that. So like, but see, if I go ahead and pull the race card, people are gonna be like, "Why are you pulling the race card?" It's fucking clear as day.
Right there.
It's right there in front of you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm not saying that Robert Downey Jr. he's one of like the great comeback stories in the world.
Mm-hmm.
This guy was like, people wrote him off like, yo, listen, I'm waiting for that call that he's dead. Because he was so far gone in regards to living his life reckless and doing drugs and stuff like that and wasting his talent. And to see how he's kind of just completely changed his life, it's amazing to watch. That's the evolution of a person, that you can be able to go through these growing pains and come out a better person from it, right? What's the difference with Jonathan Majors? Why can't he be able to write a next chapter in his life? I don't understand why Disney had to kind of like just cut him off so early. I didn't like that. I think he did really, really well with the Kang character. I think he was really good at it. But maybe this Doom thing will be a better fit. But it's unfortunate that that's the way it played out, because he's such a good actor. He really is.
It seemed like too, like he was on like the covers of the magazines. Everything seemed like
Yeah.
he was in
Dressing up like
everything.
they had him looking crazy. But yeah, like exactly. You know what I mean?
And
It's
all
just
of a sudden, yeah.
so it's unfortunate, man. But we know what it is, man. We know what it is. If he was a little lighter in complexion, maybe it wouldn't be a big thing, because I don't know how the fuck Ezra Miller is still working.
Now that's That's
I,
insane.
I'm just honest,
He's
right?
done assault, like multiple different forms
Right.
of assault,
Right.
and just being just crazy in general with stuff.
Yeah.
And
DC's
saying
like,
whatever.
we have no morals here. It's go on.
Yeah, that's wild.
How much? How many was it? 5? Because as long as it's not 6, good. It's like, come on now. It's not consistent, and that's the problem. That is always a discussion where people will say, well, this is not fair. There's a lot of whataboutism because it's not a consistent thing across the board. There is no, okay, well, this is the line you can't cross. No, there's other people that are up here. There's some people that are down here, but the people that down here get treated like it's not consistent, and it's not cool. So yeah, hoping that they can be able to find common ground. I hope Jonathan Majors recovers. Obviously, he's getting married. And I think his career is not over. I think he's gonna have a chance to be able to redeem himself. Because he's, like I said, he's such a tremendous actor, and really have respect for him in regards to his acting ability. I was watching The Harder They Fall the other day. Fire on Netflix, loving it. So you're not into westerns, but this is real good. Real good. You might have to check it out.